my beautiful friends, it's Amanda here, and today we're talking about some new products from Lethal Cosmetics. We have 4 new blushes and 6 new multi-chrome eyeshadows. They are all stunning. Spoiler alert, all of these products are currently available. Lethal was kind enough to send these over to me in PR so that I could swatch them and review them for you. And let me tell you, they are so beautiful. I feel like the indie brands are just really killing it this year, and obviously that's nothing new, but especially these past couple of releases, this one from Lethal, the latest from Odin's Eye, have just been really beautiful and just really holding my attention. So it'll be no surprise when we get to the review portion. I am really excited about this. I'm going to show you swatches, I'm going to show you a tutorial, I'm going to show you the multi-chromes in a bunch of different lighting situations, and we're just going to play with some really pretty shiny things today, which is my favorite. So let's get started. Let's do some close-ups and some swatches of these 4 new blush shades. These blushes are priced at $15.50 US a piece, and as you can see from the close-up here, they have this really cool speckled effect in the pan. I think these are so pretty. They remind me of the tie-dye Super Shock shadows from ColourPop, so I love the appearance of the blushes in the pan. And the performance is just as pretty. We're gonna do some live swatches here so that you can see what one swipe looks like going on to the arm, and then later on I'll show you a more blended out larger swatch. That way you can see more closely what these would look like actually on the cheeks. Now, as you can tell, these are pretty shimmery. I would say they're beyond a satin, but they're definitely not glittery. They're just this perfect shimmery texture. I love a shimmery cheek, so I really like this. But if you are a matte cheeks type of person, then you probably won't love these as much as I do. Now here are the larger, more blended out swatches, and you can see that these really hold their pigmentation even when they're blended out. So these are some great performing, nice, bright, shimmery cheek colors. Next, let's take a look at these eyeshadows, and before we look at the single shadows, I want to point out this little palette. This is a new palette design for them with the constellations on it. They also have a 4 pan size. I'll pop a picture up from their website here for you. I think this is so super cute. And they also have a little sticker pack that you can use to customize your little constellation palette. So the 6 pan palette is $9, the little 4 pan size is $7, and then here's the sticker pack. Actually, they sent me one of these too. The sticker pack is $4, so these are all glow-in-the-dark stickers, and they are so cute. They have the different zodiac sign symbols, satellites, moons, stars, little UFO, planets, rocket ship. This is so cute. I think this is so fun. So that is also a little extra. I love when collections have a little something special and extra like this. Back to the eyeshadows now. These are sold individually for $16.50 a piece. They are pretty pricey. At least for me, that's sort of the price range I expect for a true duochrome, multi-chrome type of shadow like this, especially one from a smaller indie brand. But you know, I'm not going to deny that that's pricey for one shadow, but it is about what I would expect for this product. Or you can get the bundle of all 6, and that includes the 6 pan palette as well. They have that bundle for $97.20, so you save a little over $10 on this whole bundle with the 6 shadows and the 6 pan palette. If that's something you're interested in, if you want all 6 shades, that's definitely the way to go. But that's a lot. I mean, this is basically a $100 little palette right here, and you'd be crazy to deny that that's very pricey. So let's take a look at these. I want to show you a lot of information. I want to show you live swatches. I want to show you a lot of different lighting situations. Of course, I'm also going to show you these shadows in action for my look today. That way you can make the best possible decision. If you purchase this, you are investing quite a bit of money into these shadows. So let's take a really close-up look at these, and hopefully I can give you as much info as you need. So first up, let's just look at the full direct studio lighting. This is the full power of my ring light shining directly onto this little palette. And when you look at different angles or look at the reflection in the mirror, you can really see those multi-chrome shades coming through. This is the reason why you'll see photos of these shadows and they look really wildly different. It just totally depends on the angle and the lighting, because these are so super shifty, and the more lighting situations you see these in, the more you'll be able to tell. So here I'm turning down the ring light and then turning off the ring light. This is just my regular overhead indoor lighting, so just the little light bulb on the ceiling. Obviously it's darker, the colors don't really seem as vibrant, but the sparkles come through a lot more when the lighting isn't as direct. So I really think it's important to look at these in a lot of different light, and we're going to look at the swatches in a lot of different light too. So I'm going back to my full direct studio lighting to show you the live swatches for these, and then I'll also do a couple different lighting situations for the swatches as well. You can tell the tones a lot more in the swatch on the skin than you can in the pan. I think the first two shadows really looked pretty similar in the pan, but as they're applied to the skin, you can really see the difference, and they look just like wildly different colors as compared to how they appear in the pan. The other shades I think look more similar to what you would expect, but it's usually those white base shades that can really start to surprise you once they are really applied to the skin. And you will get to see a few of these shades in action later on, because I'm going to use 3 of them for my eye look today. That way you can really see the performance on the eye as well. Okay, now that you've seen these swatched live in full direct studio light, we're going to switch over to a couple different lighting situations. First is just the same studio light but turned down, and you can already see more of the shimmer starting to come out as the lighting is turned down. Next, I'm going to completely turn off my ring light, and this is what these look like in just regular overhead lighting. See how that first shade now looks more green? A lot of the colors appear very different in just regular indoor lighting. And now, this is one of my favorite ways to look at these. This is in a completely dark room, and I'm just using my phone flashlight to give an indirect light. And these look so sparkly, so shifty, and just so incredibly transformed. Every different room you're in, when you're outside, and what angle you look at these are gonna look so dynamic and different on the eyes. It's just so much fun to play with these. Now that you've seen all these products close up, you've seen them swatched, I want to show you a look using a bunch of these products. I am wearing 2 of the blushes on my cheeks, and I also used those same 2 blushes and then 3 of the multi-chrome shadows for my eye look. So I have this very monochromatic look, and I love that it feels special and sparkly and shiny and extra, but it also still feels very approachable and very everyday wearable for me as well. So I think some of these shades mixed together can be a daily go-to, even though they are very special and shiny. So let's do the tutorial now using some of these blushes and eyeshadows, and then I'll wrap up all my thoughts about these products along the way. First, let's talk about the blush, since I am applying a couple of these blushes. I think these are so lovely. I love a really shimmery cheek. If you know me, you know I'm a fan of the casually sweaty look. And just a really soft application of one shade gives a nice, glowy, natural look. And I love this. I could wear this all day, every day. You don't even need highlighter with it. It just glides on. It took no work at all. But if you know me, then you also know that I am a fiend for cheek colors, and I am going to add another shade here. Instead of a bronzer, I'm going to use this deeper shade and do sort of a pseudo draping type of technique here so that I can play with two different colors. And these two shades just work beautifully together. This really gives more dramatic look to the blush. And again, it applied so easily. It was super, super pigmented. I barely needed to dip into the blush to get this much color on my cheeks. And it wore pretty well. It feels nice. It looks nice. It takes almost no effort. I didn't need bronzer. I didn't need highlighter. Just these blushes did the trick for me, and I could not be happier. I actually think I like the blushes more than the eyeshadows. Even though the eyeshadows are beautiful, I'm just a blush girl, and I really feel like the shades are beautiful, useful, vibrant, interesting, and worth every penny of the $15.50. As you'll see here, I even multitasked these blushes for my eye look. I really wanted to go for a soft, romantic, monochromatic type of look, and I felt like these shades could all work really beautifully together. So all in all, I would say that Blossom and Ornamental, the two more neutral blushes, are my personal favorites, but I love that there's this bright orange, this bright red. These are the type of colors a lot of people love and have been asking for, and all in all, I just can't say enough good things about them. Now, when it comes to the eyeshadows, they are gorgeous. I have always been a big fan of the Lethal Cosmetics formula. These are no exception. They glide on, the pigmentation is insane, the sparkle is beautiful, and I ended up wearing these through a wear test, and at the end of a very rigorous wear test day where I was outside on a hot day, doing chores, walking the dog, my eyeshadow still looked beautiful after hours and hours. So I have to say, formula-wise, I am incredibly impressed. I know that this hefty price tag can be a little bit much for some people, and I totally think that is a valid concern. You'd be crazy to say that these aren't super expensive. For me, I think the quality of this product is worth the price tag. You can tell that these are well made. They're made with great materials. But that kind of comes down to personal preference. So for me, I love this whole collection. I think it's absolutely worth it. I love my look. I loved applying these. I love swatching them and playing with them. All in all, I would say this is an incredibly beautiful release. I like every single piece in here, even down to the details on the palettes and the little extra stickers. The blushes are my favorite, but that's just because I love the casually sweaty cheek look. But overall, I would give this an absolutely glowing review, literally and figuratively. And that's all for the mom jokes. Sorry about that. Now's the time when I want to hear what you think about these new products. Are they on your wish list? Have you already ordered them? Are you kind of saving up to make your perfect cart? I always love to hear what you think about things too, so make sure you leave all your thoughts down in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Okay. I gotta tell you, I know not everybody likes shimmery blush, shimmery cheeks, however, I do. And these blushes are just the most casually sweaty cheeks. I think it's beyond casually sweaty. It's like business casually sweaty. We're approaching formally sweaty, which I like. I like that. But this is definitely a business casually sweaty. You don't need a highlighter when you wear this. I mean, it looks like I have highlighter on because this blush is so shimmery, and I know that's not for everybody. However, it is for me. 100% it is for me. That's not the one I want. This is the one I want. Oh, almost dropped it. Okay. Crushing it, nail it, kill it. What was I talking about? Oh, I get so distracted by shiny things, and I have so many shiny things in my face right now, so I am very distracted today. Very distracted. So I just want to show you. Gravity works. Movie quote. Name that movie. 90s kids will know it. Okay. I have so much stuff I have to do. I have so many chores I need to do. I'm doing a wear test right now, so I need to do all my chores, walk my dog, and come back and finish filming another video in a few hours. So I've got to stay laser focused today. Terrible day to wear really shiny makeup when you have to be really focused because I get so distracted by all the shiny things. But you know, gotta do what you gotta do. Do it for the review, you know? Alright, I'm gonna stop being weird. My camera battery. Well, that's a lie. I'm not gonna stop being weird. But I am gonna go charge my camera and do some chores. And, you know, I'll see you soon. I'll be around. I hope you're around. I like seeing your face around here. You want to know why? Because I love your face. Okay, I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. You're awesome. You're the best. And I love your face. Bye.